Dave, thank you. At last night's meeting, Green Bay's Common Council talked about how to improve oversight after nearly 400 duplicate ballots were counted in 2 elections this year.
Now Interim City Clerk Stacey Menke says she's working to maintain election integrity ahead of November. Mary Piacenti joining us live outside City Hall this morning. And Mary, you spoke with Menke about this topic.
That's right, Emerson. We first reported yesterday that City Attorney Lacey Cochart and Interim Clerk Menke blamed human error for those duplicate ballots printed. Specifically, there was 152 in the spring and then 244 reported in August. The pair detailed the incidents Tuesday night, and both were tied to former City Clerk Celestine Jeffreys. Multiple aldermen defended Jeffreys actually at Tuesday's meeting, thanking her for her service and her duties to her former office. As far as corresponding Wisconsin Elections Commission investigation the city is currently going through, Menke detailed the city's plan to ensure election integrity, including a multi-step verification process that includes storing ballots alphabetically by ward. We actually sat down with Menke ahead of the council meeting, and she said restoring faith in the city's election is going to be a long process, but one that she is working hard at.
I hope to do that just step by step, right? It's going to take time. It's going to take consistency showing and transparency in showing what we are capable of doing and what processes we do have in place so they can understand that their voting and their voice is secure with our office.
Menke added that this year's primaries actually went very well. She said 19,457 voters turned out, and that's nearly an 1,000 voter increase compared to 2024. But looking ahead to November, Menke added that there will be 4 in-person absentee voting locations, and they're working to get 500 people to work the polls. Reporting live in Green Bay, Mary Piacenti, Action 2.